Hey, what's going on? My name is Cecily Jamela and I'm from Los Angeles, California. I'm a comedian, I'm a graphic designer, and most importantly, I'm a mom. A mom of two outrageously wonderful kids. My daughter Sashim is 14 and she's in the 9th grade, and my son Anaye is 12 years old and he's in the 7th grade. What was life like before I had children? I don't even remember. I had a baby on my hip and I was married before I could even legally buy alcohol. That's pretty messed up, right? One thing that's great about being a mother, and this is something that I noticed early on, like I told you before, I was a young mom, but I remember being in the waiting room, 19 years old, black girl from Sacramento, and I'd be sitting next to maybe a Latina or a Caucasian woman, maybe 35, maybe further on in her career, and we all had that one thing we could bond on, being a mother. That mother thing bonds us across socioeconomic, across political lines, across, cultural lines, even in a situation where someone doesn't speak English. As a mother, this is our bond, and I think that is so beautiful. And it's something that I love and I will completely celebrate. It brings us all closer together because that's how we all got here. This is my daughter Sashim. The reason she's not smiling is because she has braces. She's 14 years old, she's 6'2", and she's absolutely gorgeous. Why is my life dedicated to picking you up from basketball practice sessions?
I like basketball.
No, you don't. Do you really like it?
Yes.
You like it better than modeling?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you could totally be Tyra again. You could be Tyra the second coming. You could be Tyra and then some.
She won't
Tyra,
be anything
Iman, you could be that. Do you know that?
And unlike
6'2"?
my mom,
love her, I'm not forcing my kids to do anything they don't want to do. This is my baby, okay? He's 12 years old and he's in middle school. Now, Anaye, to know him is to love him. He's smart, he's witty, he can be sarcastic, he's creative, he can sing, he's athletic, he's tall, he's long, he's lean, beautiful teeth, gorgeous hair. Kind of reminds me of someone I know. Anaye does have his quirks, I'll just say that. Yeah, because I spent all of kindergarten with him. Not because I love kindergarten so much, because I have a degree in journalism, but his teacher couldn't take his sarcasm and sense of humor. So she said, the next time Anaye comes to class, you need to come with him. So we spent that time together. Let me tell you, I've already known my ABCs. And while everyone was excited about their kids going from elementary to middle school, Arnold and I were like, okay. Because we don't just have one teacher that's going to call us when Anaye acts up. We're going to have 6 teachers. A day in the life of being a mom in this family is pretty chaotic.
really? Why are you parked so close behind me? There's no way I can get out of this. Why do they even think that that's okay?
Now, we live in Los Angeles, and their schools are only about 5 miles apart. But there's so much traffic, and we live between 2 freeways, it takes me an hour to get to his school and her school. 5 miles. And it's not the freeway traffic that I'm worried about.
I'm in a lane, and this person, decides she wants to be in the lane I'm in, crosses 3 lanes, stops traffic, and then wants to cross me and make a left-hand turn. I'm like, really?
Soccer moms are ruining traffic in Los Angeles. Everyone thinks that their child is more important than the next. They'll pull up to a stop sign, let their child out, kiss their child goodbye with an air kiss, and wait for their child to walk across the street. And I'm like, look, there's 200 of us who need to do the same thing.
I remember when my mom dropped us off at school. Yeah, it was hectic. Yeah, there was traffic. But there weren't other vigilante parents out there willing to take out families just to get their kids, to class on time. My son missed breakfast this morning. You know, you think I'm happy about that? You think I don't want to kill every parent, every child on the street because I couldn't go down the street 5 minutes faster to get him in before the bell rang? But I didn't. Children lived. And that's my morning. Happy Thursday. About to go pick up Session from basketball practice. She just said that she got up early, and it's not like she's down the street, so now I have to sit here and beat the moon to pick her up.
Taco Bell. We're going to Taco Bell. No, you're gonna go get me Taco Bell.
Get in the car and let's go. Come on.
Unless I get Taco
The police are behind me. It's really not cool.
I want Taco Bell.
I just picked up Sashem from basketball practice, and I tell you, I'm exhausted. Between two fist fights between Sashem and Anai decided to cuss Sashem out in Spanish. Sashem started to use alternative word to cuss him out. Like I said, they fought twice. Now they're on the mama said, daddy said, mama said thing that happens very often. And in the midst of all this, I realized that I don't have any toilet paper, and it looks like there's no toilet paper here, so. Well,
we have no lucky on the footy.
No toilet paper. No toilet paper?
No toto. I told you, go to the store.
Let's go across the street.
Can I use this? No.
It's $1.25.
Yeah.
Wait, can I have some of it? Why does she get $1.25?
I just gave you $1 yesterday.
No, you didn't.
You got money, and
You gave me a quarter yesterday. Why'd you give her $1.25?
Because you still have my other money. What? Being a mom is not easy. Case in point, it's dinner time. How do you like it?
Better than what you got.
You think I don't want to have pizza? You think I don't want to have pizza and Doritos and cookies and cakes? But if I eat those things, I will not be able to fit through the door. I do a piece of covered spinach for a pepperoni. Can I have a little piece of your pepperoni?
I'm trying to lose weight.
I know, but if I just have one, I won't gain a lot. Just one?
Hey, what are you doing?
So I've decided to do something about the baby fat that I've been carrying around for for 12 years. I am a mom blogger, and I blog on a number of platforms. My first being ValleywoodFitGirlsClub.com. Valleywood Fit Girls is a group of women, a few of us are mothers, who work in entertainment and deal with the pressures of looking a certain way, like all women do, but we work in the public eye, so we're judged a little bit harsher, I think. And so it started out as a support group of girls who were hiking, and then it turned into kind of like a club. It was kind of funny, and then people started saying, hey, we want to hike with you. So what we would do is we would organize group hikes, and we'd invite people out. We've had like over 40, 50 people at one time, and we would take them up Runyon Canyon. On our blog, we talk about fitness. We talk about, having time, making time for yourself. We do diet challenges. We've had a pescatarian challenge. We've had cleanses. I'm the queen of cleanses, self-proclaimed and otherwise, because, I don't eat right. I'll work out to a certain point and get to a certain place, and I'll just relax. I get caught up in my life, and you know, and I get fat, and then I'll cleanse and I'll work out like crazy, and I'll get right, and it start the process all over again. It's just something I know that I'm going to go through for the rest of my life, and it's okay, I think, for people to know that not everybody's perfect. Hey, I've had 2 kids. Okay, you think that I'm excited about, what my stomach does in a bikini? Absolutely not. But I know I'm not the only person, and it's all worth it. At least that's what I tell myself. Yeah.
On another note, I have my own blog called Mindless Indulgence. And Mindless Indulgence is just a place where I can talk about the things that I want to talk about. Glamorous and nothing fluffy. Because when it comes to being a mom, I'm sorry. Mom stands for Mothers on an Impossible Mission, okay? Because it's impossible in this day and age to be a professional, to be a success, to be an independent woman, and be a mom, and be a wife, and be perfect in all these different jobs. So we know what we do? We just do the best we can. And that's what I do. And there are things about life that I think that we should talk about. Yeah, let's talk about stretch marks. Yeah, let's talk about extra skin. Let's talk about the fact that I've had makeup on since 5 o'clock this morning. Let's talk about the fact that I spent kindergarten with my son. Let's talk about the fact that my daughter is 6'2", and I haven't had a new pair of shoes in over 1.5 years because she wears a size 12, and so all of my money goes towards clothing that child. That's the unglamorous side of motherhood. That's the stuff they don't want you to see. But on Mindless Indulgence, you can see it all. The most rewarding thing about being a blogger is when someone comes in and gives you that thumbs up or says, you know what, I felt a certain way, and after reading what you wrote, I feel a kinship, not only a kinship, but I feel better about my situation. I've been there before where I've had issues and I Googled them and it led me to somebody's blog. And I'm like, you know what? I am going through that same thing too. I had that same problem. And just that confirmation sometimes is enough to get you over it. It's enough to get you through because life is hard. And in a situation like that where you're like seeking the truth and to find out that there's all these different women who are going through the same thing is so wonderful and so inspirational. So if I can inspire that inspiration within you, then I've done my job. Not only have I shared my story, because sometimes it's just good for us just to get it off our chest. Maybe our men don't want to hear it. Maybe our kids don't want to hear it. I know mine don't. They don't want to hear me going on and on and on and on. But if I sit there and I put it out into cyberspace and there's other women who are like, you know what? That works. That's what's up, Cecily. I'm like, yeah, that is what's up. Now thumbs me up. Write a comment.